Well, Charlie, thank you very much for joining me at McMullen Park. I feel in times like this, it's better just to let you have the floor and explain why we're talking today.
Yeah, so where do I start? So two things really. Obviously, I'm sort of made the decision. It's not been an easy one to sort of hang the boots up, as it were. We're just talking off air, and then just obviously playing last year. Sort of got to December time, and sort of I had an old injury. Tore my groin when I was 17, and yeah, sort of felt it a few months ago. Sort of played through with painkillers and stuff, but yeah, I'm sort of not getting any younger. So I've sort of made the decision to sort of retire, but a good opportunity to come up with Rob and the coaching team. So yeah, first announcement is retiring. Second announcement is I'm sort of stepping into a coaching role, so staying around.
So let's initially reflect on your playing career, because I remember we spoke at the start of the season, a little bit of reflection for the programme. I don't know if you remember that, but we spoke about your time at Luton, everything that's followed since, and it's certainly been a roller coaster of emotions on and off the field for you. How do you reflect? I know you could probably talk to me for hours about it, but
Yeah.
how do you reflect in short on what your playing career has been like?
Yeah, it's been once you sort of come out of the pro game as it were, you sort of entered into non-league, and it can be difficult, the sort of style of play, the pitches, and you sort of you got to fight to earn your place in the team. And you've been playing in an academy all year, or not all year, sorry, for your however long you've been at academy for, and non-league football is completely different. But yeah, it's been really good. I've had great times playing football, especially this season. It's been so good. The style of play that we've sort of played has been exceptional. I haven't played sort of a style of football like that since I've left Luton, really. So it's been really good. Yeah, lots of highs. Just glad that sort of won a league and a cup to go with it this season. So yeah, it's good.
Yeah, a brilliant and fitting way to end your career. Talk to me in more detail about this season, because it's been a special time with a really, really good group of players.
Yeah, it's been a pleasure, really. Some of the young lads we've got, exceptional players, and I hope that they'll kick on, and hopefully with Real Bedford. And the club's only going one way, and yeah, it's just been a really good season. Just the style of play. I mean, you can turn up and win a league. You can probably crash it and go long and do all that type of things. But the standard of football that we played has been a joy, really. And I'm sort of looking forward to going into the coaching role now and coaching these young players.
And how did that come about? Was it a case of speaking to Rob potentially about this dilemma you had over your playing career and that making it a slightly easier transition into out of your playing time?
Yeah. I sort of spoke to Rob. We sort of had a chat around about 3 months before the end of the season, and yeah, it was just an open chat. We sort of said, have I considered coaching, whenever that might be, sort of later on down the line, or sort of whenever you're ready, kind of thing. And it's something that I have considered, and it's sort of come about earlier than possibly I would have expected. But yeah, I'm sort of looking forward to what the future is now in terms of coaching. Looking just to get stuck in, really, and learning from Rob. Rob's, the style of play, sort of, I'm on his sort of wavelength, I think, in terms of how he wants to play football. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
Moving into this role, you obviously accompany a coaching staff, a set of coaches that you know very well, having played under them this past campaign. With the group out as it is on the coaching side, you must be really excited to get stuck in and start working with them as opposed to the players.
Yeah, yeah. Obviously, having got to know the coaching staff, yeah, I'm all looking forward to working with every single one of them. Sort of Ducks first team coach at the moment, obviously Brownie keeper coach, and yeah, just really looking forward to it, getting to know that sort of side of off the pitch, and yeah, you know, just yeah, really looking forward to it really.
Looking on to this season, step 4, a step that you know well, and Real Bedford enter again as probably dark horses in a league that's just been announced, a very exciting league, one that has certainly, I've seen, caught the eyes of many non-league fans up and down the country. How do your opinions shift and change and optimism move, potentially going from that controllable position of being a player to that slightly sort of lack control and influence as a coach?
Yeah, it's like you say, it's one that it's going to be a learning curve for me. But yeah, especially as you say, the league is going to be an exciting league. I think there's lots of sort of teams local to us that, you know, they're going to be recruiting this summer, and they're going to be wanting to push for playoffs and trying to get promoted as much as we are. So I think we're in for a good year. I think we've got a really good group that can push. So yeah, it's exciting really. See lots of old faces that have been in this league. But yeah, no, really optimistic. Hopefully we can push.
And a word as well to all the fans who have continued their support of Real Bedford throughout last season. It must have been incredible to be on the pitch for that. But again, as you potentially head to the sidelines, you may be able to appreciate that a lot more in the moment, because we've had some really special tymes here over the last 12 months, haven't we?
Yeah, yeah. And you sort of, when you're playing, it's tunnel vision kind of thing. I obviously know what the club's trying to do and where it's trying to go, but I think I'll see a lot more of that this year. And yeah, the support is just incredible, really, and just hopefully it just keeps building. It's certainly going the right way. And yeah, as long as we do our bit on the pitch, then I'm sure it will.